It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from Denver. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers. First play and a first throw for Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
A little juke, unable to corral him. He fights through, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had three other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought two of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Bringing them out is the 12. Seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. On second down, Wilson. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
First and 10, Taylor now. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Wilson on second down. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Now Wilson on first down. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. It fights him off. Dancing to his left. Escapes the sand. big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. The kick by Watts is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. On play action, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, 43 yards. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is to make it 7-3. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Wilson. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime in what was obviously a very fast-moving first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Dances by him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Buying time to his left. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And out across midfield, down to the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. This one. Ball game, it's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 2. A minute 54 on the clock. Now their lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on 1st down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To throw is Rodgers. That's complete, and once again it's Cobb. Able to avoid him. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Randall Cobb. 53 yards. And the Jets use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Normally, we're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers drive his guys down the field in the 4th quarter. There, not so much really didn't have to. Put the ball on the money, let your receiver do the rest.
Yeah, normally we see him operate with surgical precision, don't we? Pass here to a receiver, pass there to a receiver. This time, he just went ahead and gave him the dagger, didn't he? Deep shot downfield.
Big shot now. Is there too much time on the clock, though?
That is the key to everything, but you take the touchdowns when your defense make it stand up.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 5. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now it's the Broncos' turn, trailing by 5. A minute 14 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as with 65 seconds remaining. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's first and goal. Wilson to throw. Staying on his feet, flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Franklin Myers in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final